scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 478 pounds, Kevin Owens.
And here is the big dog. The shoulder block. This one is over. A kick. And down he goes, thanks to a vicious gut-wrench suplex. There it is, the fisherman suplex. Kevin Owens may be in a bad way here. He may have to start reevaluating his game plan.
It might be time for him to recharge that battery. All he has to do is get to his corner and make the tag.
I think a lot of people right now are scratching their heads wondering how he let this match get so out of hand. John Cena is one of the greatest in-ring performers in WWE history, but he's no slouch on the microphone either. Whether he's rapping insults or dealing out harsh truths.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. And now he goes for it a second time. Going for the cover. And Sami Zayn gets out of the pinfall. It's way too early. Byron, you spoke before about John Cena's verbal acumen matching his wrestling skills, and we've seen that in practice a lot lately. His in-ring battle with Roman Reigns is accentuated by Cena shooting straight about Reigns' failings.
Gentlemen, I think the biggest feather in Cena's speaking cap is that he got the WWE Universe to boo The Undertaker by repeatedly calling out the dead man ahead of WrestleMania. Now that is microphone mastery.
Tag made. That shot hit the opponent exactly in the right spot. What accuracy. 2017's Hell in a Cell was a memorable night due to one of the most unforeseen actions in WWE's recent history.
You would think, Michael, that Shane McMahon leaping off Hell in a Cell with Kevin Owens as his target would be the landmark moment we would be talking about. But it was Sami Zayn's sudden rescue of Owens that became the water cooler conversation.
On the topic of Sami Zayn's miraculous rescue, allow me to properly paint the picture. Kevin Owens saw that white light. His soul separated from his body and he ascended to the pearly white gates, and as he stood there, St. Peter himself said, "Earth still needs you." Then Kevin was provided with a guardian angel in the form of Sami Zayn.
Oh, brother. Exaggerate much?
You'll often see the words "never give up" on John Cena's clothing, and he truly lives by those words. Cena has spent over 15 years working hard to be the best, and he'll never quit on the WWE Universe.
I'm kind of astonished that as long as Cena's been around, we rarely see him take shortcuts. Heck, the guy literally won't quit. He'd rather pass out in pain than admit defeat and tap out.
This is the Cena that's just about unstoppable. I'm not giving up on the conversation about John Cena. That phrase, "never give up," has inspired. Cena ready to close it out. You can't see me. And the five-knuckle shuffle. Boom.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
He may have discovered his favorite move.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on.
Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
Clothesline in the He goes for the cover. And a kick out by Cena.
Big Match John is not going to go down that easily.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. As you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt him.
It starts to feel like a broken record with that move.
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques like cutting the ring in half, isolating your opponent, relegating them to your corner, and making frequent tags so that the fresh man is always in the ring. That's how you keep your opponents off balance.
Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. Continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part.
And that's when things really start to take shape if you're on the tag team that's in control of the match. When you look at the tag teams who dominated this business, all of them worked well together as a unit and were able to keep an opponent in the ring long enough to make that adversary the focal point of their assault.
Often known as a land of opportunity, when Sami Zayn became a part of the SmackDown Live roster, it was a chance for a fresh start.
Yeah, but eventually Zayn admitted to feeling direction.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Is it enough to put Sami Zayn away?
There's no recovering from that.
Is it enough to put Sami Zayn away? The situation just got real bad for Sami Zayn.
John Cena has proved to be on a roll right now. With Sami Zayn's perspective of SmackDown Live in mind before his viewpoint changed, I thought Sami was, at the very least, admirable and moral in the way he took on obstacles.
Cole, Zayn tried overcoming obstacles in the right manner, but the system never treated him fairly. If he kept doing things the right way, then what? Maybe in 4 or 5 years as time will come, morality does not win you championships, fellas.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael. Oh boy, he is rolling.
God, the same move over and over. This is relentless. We've seen some great tag team action over the years here in WWE, and I can attest that this is no different. Here we go. Kevin Owens is setting it up. Kevin Owens is looking to end this right now. Pop-up powerbomb. And a pin attempt. And he stops the count. Lucky him. Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here in WWE.
I'm not sure I'd be playing it up like this if I was Zayn.
Kevin Owens connecting there with a good shot. And a spinning, his shoulders are down. 2. Oh, how resilient was that?
How'd he do that?
And setting him up. The knee lands. Chaos, melee, pandemonium. No, it's not over yet.
Wow, part of me thought he was going to tap, Cole.
John Cena with a decisive kick. Oh, look at that. He's intent on damaging that knee. Look at the second time we're seeing this here. There's got to be some point in the match where those... He breaks it. I can't believe it.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm with you, Cole. So unbelievable that he broke out of that.
Zayn.
Aruba kick by Zayn. That should do it. Hopefully John Cena can recover.
He could pin his opponent right here. 2. What grace! Attacking the head now. The intensity of this match has been incredible. Oh, and a snap there. That'll give you whiplash. Amazing move right there, guys.
Oh, boy.
Oh, this isn't right.
What are you, the police or something? I'm the fuzz.
He delivers a hard clothesline. Ouch, what a landing. The knee drop lands. An amazing match so far, guys, but it looks to me like we're possibly nearing the end here.
Sami Zayn is doing what he does.
There may be no escaping this fireman's carry.
I don't know. Never say never, Cole.
He's got to go for the cover. Gets him with the kick.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Oh, no. Here we go. Sami.
Thunderbolt! This has got to be it. And he got a near fall out of it.
Cena shakes off things like that in his sleep.
Oh, what incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex. He's in control.
Down with a face buster.
This is the Cena that's just about unstoppable.
That's how you wear down your opponent. Oh, no. Sami Zayn is in deep trouble. I mean, real deep.
Boom! Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Whoa, Zayn dodged that one.
Lightning quick. Zayn's looking to end the touchy clutch.
Zayn is on a roll again. Clearly looking to cut off the flow to the carotid artery.
A win like that says a lot about a duo. We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here are your winners, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
I don't know too many people that wouldn't have tapped out for that.
If these guys choose to stay together...
Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next. It's Elias taking on some tough competition.
You don't want to miss it.
My colleagues may have harsh opinions about Elias's musical talents, but I see Elias as a man who's just born to run all over WWE.
Throughout his time in WWE, Elias has demonstrated an ability to defeat up-and-comers and veterans alike, sometimes with a sixth string on their back.
Look, there's no doubting Elias's ability inside the ring. I just wish he'd take up something like making model airplanes instead of live musical performances, if those qualify as such.
That'll rattle your whole body. Snapmare. Just a remorseless assault on the neck. Ooh, that hurt.
What a sharp one right to the cheekbone.
Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Coming up big on that one. Elias forced to play defense here.
He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
Clothesline. What a scoop slam. Kick out.
Not even close.
And setting him up.
And the knee delivers.
If history is any indication of what to expect in this one, beating Bobby Roode will be no easy task here tonight, Corey.
Yeah, no kidding, Cole. The truth is, if you want to be successful against Bobby Roode, you might have to bend the rules a little bit.
Boom! Only one place to go when you're stuck in the fireman's carry.
Yeah, down. And I can tell you it's not a pleasant trip. To elaborate a bit more on my point about cheating against Roode, go back and watch how Dolph Ziggler handed Roode his first SmackDown loss. That's how you do it.
You can't condone that, Corey. Ziggler had a handful of tights. You know...
And he kicks out.
Not yet.
Elias is such a determined competitor. Guys, how can you face off against a performer with such a hungry heart?
Oh, let's not beat around the bush. Elias is a terrible musician. He's also got an outrageous ego. If you can get under his skin about his lack of musical talent, you're halfway to a win already.
Going back to strategy about Elias, while I don't agree with Corey's sentiment about Elias's talent, Byron, would you say that heckling could work against WWE's most talented musician?
There is a proven track record of Elias becoming unnerved, Michael. NXT crowds riled Elias, but
Elias setting it up! And Elias just brought the WWE Universe to its feet.
Game, set, match. This one is over. There's the pinfall and the victory.
Hard-fought victory.
Yeah, big win for that young man. And wait a minute. What's he thinking now?
He's thinking he's not finished. He wants to stomp a hole in him.
Corey, this match is over. We have a great match coming up next.
Taking on some tough competition.
Little miss.
Oh, yeah. Ever so dangerous.
And her opponent.
Each of these competitors looks to gain momentum with a win tonight.
Whoever gets the early advantage could take this thing to a win.
I don't know who's looking more forward to this, the women in the ring or me.
Oh, that's unnecessary.
Well, that rocked her all right. Hurricane Rana.
You want to know when Alexa Bliss began her transformation into the goddess? It was at NXT TakeOver Unstoppable when she laid out Carmella to help Blake and Murphy retain their tag team championship.
Oh, this is not good at all.
I don't have you walking funny.
Corey, the next few months featured Bliss, Blake, and Murphy working together to further their careers in their respective divisions. Bliss traded the support of the WWE Universe for short-term help at ringside.
As much as it pains me to say it, it may have been a good move. Blake and Murphy held those titles for a while, and Bliss's new edge has brought her a lot of success. When it comes to Ember,
Cover here. You're not going to get her that easy.
She's still in this one.
Oh, that hurt. Knee to the spine. Knee drop.
that was nasty.
So precise.
I have to agree with what Byron was saying about Ember Moon's debut. She made her presence felt on day one and never looked back, beating some pretty big names in the process.
Yeah, anytime you can say you defeated the likes of Shayna Baszler and Ruby Riott, you know you're legit.
Just a brutal backbreaker right there. Ooh, the elbow lands. Look at this.
Things starting to go the other way for her. She doesn't want this lack of momentum to snowball.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more.
Early cover. Here's Alexa Bliss into the pin. Ember Moon with an easy kick out.
Might have slipped there, Cole.
Hurricane Rana.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Ember Moon is getting ready.
That's perfectly placed. And how you land the big strike.
Ember Moon is getting...
Wow, fantastic ability from Ember Moon.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
She's got her where she wants her.
Look out, she could be done.
Ember Moon is getting ready. Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice.
Uh-oh. What a hurricanrana.
She is on fire.
Oh, Alexa Bliss may have it.
And 2 from the goddess with insult to injury. This could be the turning point.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even will she win it here?
There's the kick out. Not yet.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's gonna be over.
Oh, this is not good at all. I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before. Will this be enough? She's still in it. Not yet. Uh-oh, no, don't do this. I got right to the gut. That shot was perfect. If you get hit with a lot more of those, getting nailed once turns into a full-scale beating. And Ember Moon is fading fast here, guys. She may very well have reached the point of no return.
I'm not used to seeing this.
At this point, it looks like even the winner of this match will walk out of here beaten and battered.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Looks like both these superstars have found that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight.
She's up on that top turnbuckle.
She won't be for long.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys. Back in from the apron. Vertical suplex.
Nice.
Oh, and she gets out of the way. Hoping to end it here. 2. The resolve this woman is showing right now is absolutely unreal.
She just will not give up, Cole.
I think she's trying to prove a point here. That packed a punch.
Huge opportunity here for Alexa Bliss.
The night insult to injury.
And there it is, boys.
Will it be?
I think so.
What is keeping this competitor going? Wow. This isn't going to be pretty. That drop will jar her entire body. Ember Moon is getting ready. Ember Moon is getting...
Wow, fantastic ability from Ember Moon.
That has got to be it.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. I see where she's going with this.
She can't take any more of this.
Ember Moon is getting ready. Well, that's any indication she's not taking any prisoners in this one.
That's it. That's what she needed.
2 and a near fall.
Well, Alexa Bliss has the heart of a champion. We saw it on full display right here.
She's in control now following that slam. Keep your eye on this one. She's calling for it.
She's tough, but nobody's that tough.
Ember Moon is getting ready. Wow, Ember Moon just brought the WWE Universe to its feet.
That might have done it, Cole.
2, 3.
What a way to win a singles match.
Let's take a little look at some of the action from that match. Wow.
There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen,
hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus Sasha Banks.
The irresistible force is on Raw.
Making her way to the ring,
These competitors are squaring off, looking to outmatch each other.
Gonna be a tall task for one of these two.
and given the athleticism of these women, this one promises to be can't miss.
Oh, this is not good at all. Got some air on that senton, guys. Brutal impact. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Sasha Banks is in a dangerous position here.
Things not looking up for the boss.
By no means is this dire straits for her, though.
I definitely didn't anticipate her struggling so much, but hey, crazy things have happened here in the WWE. James Ellsworth 2016 is a perfect example of that.
I got right to the gut. Hair pull mat slam. Running clothesline. Face crusher.
Sasha Banks is moving the momentum to her corner.
Looking for the quick cover is Sasha Banks.
Good strategy.
Nia Jax gets the shoulder up there.
Gonna take a whole lot more. What are we gonna see here?
Hung up on this neck breaker. The first ever Women's Royal Rumble match was full of amazing moments, but Nia Jax may have had the best performance of the 29 women who didn't win that match.
I agree, Michael. While Asuka was obviously the true winner of the match, Nia Jax had plenty to be proud of, lasting 18 minutes and single-handedly eliminating 4 competitors.
Fellas, let's go back to Nia Jax's Royal Rumble performance. When it comes to unassisted eliminations, she had the most in the Royal Rumble, tied with Michelle McCool. But here's the thing. McCool was a surprise entrant. 4 women knew to prepare for Nia and still fell to the irresistible force.
Nia Jax set another record that night as 6 women needed to team together to eliminate the irresistible force. And it was 6 of the all-time greats. Asuka, Bayley, Natalya, Trish Stratus, and the Bella Twins.
Corey, tell me, just how much strength does carrying your opponent around like this take?
Let's put it this way, Cole. Saxton would never be able to do it.
Guys, we know Sasha Banks is part of an historic night here in her hometown of Boston when she squared off against Charlotte in the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match.
Unfortunately, the homecoming for Sasha was bittersweet. Yes, she was main eventing, but she left home worse than she entered without her women's championship. Sasha Banks avoids major damage there.
She got lucky.
On a hard knee to her opponent.
Nia Jax is really starting to fade now. I can tell you this is not how she envisioned this match going, guys.
It looks to me, guys, like she may have underestimated her opponent here tonight, and now she's paying for it.
Oh, man, this match is so evenly matched. It's unbelievable. Any one of these women can win at this point. What are we going to see here?
Hung up. She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move. Going for an encore here.
Oh, look at this. Trapped now and just a sharp elbow.
Here comes Sasha Banks.
Bankrupt. She can end it here.
Can she end it here? You're not going to get her that easy.
Looks like there's some more fight left in her. Look at her go.
Quick thinking by Nia Jax.
Up in the fireman's carry.
Wow, what a power slam. She goes for the cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
She's still in this one.
I really can't believe what's gone down so far.
That's got to be it. Nia Jax all but has this match in the bag.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
Such a devastating splash. It appears Sasha Banks is starting to hit a wall at this point.
This match is clearly taking it all out of her.
I don't think I've ever seen her.
She counters before it's too late.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
I don't know how much more Nia Jax can endure.
This is not at all where she wants to be right now.
These women have gone through so
Bankrupt. That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
Banks needs to capitalize on this opportunity now.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart.
Up in the fireman's carry.
If an opponent exhibits a weakness,
She goes for the cover.
two. Well, she's got a tremendous amount of resilience, so I think she's got something left here.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
Well, there's no questioning the abilities of Nia Jax after this display.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
And she got her with a clothesline. It's a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure.
But if anybody could break free from this, it's this superstar right here. Sasha Banks dodged out of the way there.
She's licking her chops. And she's trying to flip the script here.
Easier said than done, Michael.
Got the reversal. Oh, man, talk about a hard landing. power bomb.
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating.
Got her where she wants her.
Big time move coming up.
Superplex.
Looks like both these superstars have found that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight.
She's dazed on the top turnbuckle.
And it's a long way down from there.
This won't end well.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that.
Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
No kidding. Who knows what will happen next?
Big reversal for her there.
Uh-oh, Sasha Banks is looking to end it.
Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement.
This one's over, guys.
Back down to earth with authority.
Look at her go.
She goes for the cover. Kick out at 2. Oh, that may have been a slow count.
I can't believe she kicked out there.
Here comes Sasha Banks.
Bankrupt. Game, set, match. This one is over.
Oh no, this isn't going to end well.
Oh my gosh, surfboard leg breaker. Oh my God, Sasha Banks. Sasha with a bank statement, the bank statement.
Now, she just needs to finish her off.
Look at this, she lets her out.
She better have a good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her seconds away from tapping.
Look at this. This could do it. 3. Yes, takes it. Let's take another look at what made that matchup so memorable.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches
Here
in
is your
recent
winner,
WWE history.
Sasha Banks.
Stay where you are. The long-awaited tag team battle is coming up next.
It'll be the Shield in a match for the record books.
Big time matchup.
To the ring, at a combined weight of 442 pounds, Seth Rollins and Dean.
This man is a real force. He may have crossed a few lines and stepped on a few necks to succeed, but Jinder Mahal believes no one is more deserving of glory than those who refuse to be hindered.
Doesn't get any better than this. We're about to witness tag team action at its finest, fellas.
Look for Jinder Mahal to lean on his in-ring style of slow, methodical, and smothering pace.
And a mean streak that goes straight to the throat, too.
Trap the arm into the neck breaker. What's this?
And he lands the slam.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus as a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss cyborg. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down and the third fall was ruled a double countout.
Guys, I was in the locker room when the latest rankings were released, and I can tell you that a lot of people were shaking their heads over this superstar's ranking.
I don't know why anybody would be shaking their head over this superstar's ranking, Corey. It's been one impressive performance after another. If you ask me, it's well-deserved.
I completely agree, Michael, and I wouldn't put too much stock in what Corey was saying anyway. He tends to hang with a pretty cynical crowd these days.
Twice as nice.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, elbow. Seth Rollins beginning to fade.
Seth Rollins has put so much forth in this match.
His hopes of winning this tag team match are starting to dwindle.
Why he's still in the match at this point is beyond me, guys. Maybe he forgot it's a tag team match. I don't know. There's got to be some explanation.
A tale of two different superstars in this match right now. One looks like he can take on the world, while the other looks completely battered. Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team would be the inaugural Tag Team Champions.
There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was the team no one expected to be in the finals. Slater had extra motivation because he was fighting for a WWE contract.
And at one point, it seemed like the Usos had everything well in hand, but Rhino and Heath Slater refused to lose. After a gore from Rhino practically cut Jimmy Uso in half, Rhino and Heath Slater went from an unlikely tag team to the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Never say never in WWE is absolutely right.
This superstar comes into it. There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
How's that for ferocious? Looks like someone hit the repeat button for this move.
McIntyre comes up big there. Incredible.
But now, can Drew McIntyre capitalize?
An impressive ranking for the superstar indeed, but just because you're in the top 10 doesn't make you unstoppable. We've seen superstars with all the momentum in the world lose matches before. It happens all the time.
Hey, Owen Hart pinned Bret Hart on the same night that the Hitman would set the challenge for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 10. There's a perfect example of what you're talking about right there. Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
Sure, he's taking some punishment here, but given how much he prefers to be on the outside of the ring, he can very well change the outlook of the match with one shot.
As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good.
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Getting his attention with a vicious strike.
His signature slam.
Oh boy, he is rolling. And Ambrose is rolling now, Michael.
Oh, alley-oop powerbomb.
That might be it.
Wise move going for the stretch.
He's not looking good here. Guys, he's going to have to turn things around quickly if he wants to win this thing.
This is where we find out who the better man is. And at this point, it could very well be either one of these guys. That's how close this thing is.
The switch here to Drew McIntyre.
Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other.
Drew McIntyre sizing it up. Air raid siren.
I don't know how you survive that.
Can he finish the job?
Oh, no. I don't like Dean Ambrose's chances in this one.
He doesn't like you.
It's got to be over now.
Nice.
Shut it down.
He's got him covered. The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another. McIntyre looking to end this. He's got plenty of gas left in the tank.
It's going to be over. This might be it.
Look at this. And he gets the shoulder up.
Not yet.
Bang! Cutter!
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
I don't think there are two teams I'd rather see square off against each other right now. This is amazing.
If Rollins can keep his emotions in check, he can figure out a way to take this.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
Oh my goodness, crushing it.
Oh, man, I don't think Drew McIntyre liked that.
With the tag is Seth Rollins.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Back inside the ring now.
Talk about planning your opponent. Seth Rollins has him right where he wants him.
The finisher could absolutely end this match. And here we go.
Seth Rollins sees his opening.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
This is his opportunity.
Shoulders down. 1, 2.
There's the future of the WWE.
He hits him with a face buster. Soul kick. And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre.
Things are not looking very good right now. Going to have to find a way to regroup.
back into the ring. Taking the boots to him. He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys.
Things are looking bleak for Dean Ambrose here. Unless this thing turns around here, this tag team match is all but over.
Unless he has no interest in walking away with the winner's end of the purse, he needs to make a tag immediately.
No matter how things look now, you're never safe around a lunatic like Ambrose.
Up and over with a suplex. Only one place to go when you're stuck in the fireman's carry.
Yeah, down. And I can tell you it's not a pleasant trip.
He wants no part of the outside.
Hooked up.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Here he goes for the win. 3.
What an incredible tag team contest.
These guys feel no love for each other. Here's another look.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again.
Here are your winners, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. The Shield.
What a back-and-forth battle that was. Tag teams.
Don't move. We have a great match coming up next.
Versus a formidable opponent.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Matchup's going to be a good one. Superstar ready for action. Here comes his opponent, wasting little time to start things off. There's the double-A takedown and the big right hands.
Here we go. This thing's breaking down before it even gets started.
Chaos ensuing here. Incredible. This match just might set social media on fire.
It's already trending.
Aside from Saxton's commentary, this has all the makings of an epic match.
Just stretching and stretching.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
And just like that, this move is leading the charge.
Going to the top. High risk.
And the splash hits.
She has some reason to be concerned here. She's going to have to make sure this doesn't get out of hand.
You know, she's the kind of competitor...
She goes for the cover. Ronda Rousey kicks out of the pin early.
Not even close.
She comes up with a slam. When you see Ruby Riott, you know that Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan are close by, just waiting to strike. And that is something that every competitor in the women's division must combat against.
I don't like what you're insinuating, Cole. Ruby knows that when you're dealing with privileged people, the odds are often in their favor. Logan and Morgan even the score and pay immediate dividends.
I'd like to elaborate on my point about Ruby Riott's expertise in playing the numbers game, gentlemen. The result is the Riott squad is running roughshod over the entire women's division.
Well, we know that these unprovoked, often blindsided attacks are just going to continue, Michael. I don't know if there's anyone who can put an end to the Riott squad's brutality and chaos.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
I gotta say, guys, I have been incredibly impressed by what we've seen from this superstar in recent weeks.
On a painful stretch here. I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before.
And once again, we see a return to this specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works.
Well, Byron, you're not the only one impressed by what you've seen as of late. It seems these responsible for the weekly rankings have also taken notice because this superstar comes into tonight with quite an impressive spot.
And well-deserved, too, I might say. It just goes to show that wins here in WWE go a long way in solidifying your spot on the roster.
No, she escapes it.
Yeah, I don't know if she had it locked in fully, Michael. Guys, it's almost as if this superstar has been walking on air ever since the latest rankings came out. I don't think I've ever seen anybody as excited to see where they're ranked.
His aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Nothing wrong with being excited about your spot in the weekly rankings, Byron. Now let's see if the momentum can continue here tonight.
I don't know what everybody's so happy about. It's clearly a glitch in the system or a misprint or something. I mean, there's no way this superstar earned a spot that high.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Going all the way up. Now it's Ruby Rock. Diving senton bomb.
That was amazing. This is it. This is her chance.
And she kicks out at 2.
She's still in this one.
On the flip side of what Byron was saying earlier, we've seen superstars relax a bit after being slotted high in the rankings. And that, of course, is the last thing you want to do in a situation like this.
Well, I don't think we have to worry about that with this superstar, Cole. Some competitors are known for believing their own hype, but that's definitely not the case here.
Now it's Ruby Riott. Riott kick.
Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here. Oh, man, Ronda Rousey.
This may very well be it. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Man, oh, man. Despite having an impressive spot in this week's power rankings, I'm told this superstar isn't all concerned with things like that.
And Byron, this takes a ton of strength to pull off, am I right?
Oh, you are definitely right, Michael. But you also have to remember how much energy it drains to pull off.
1 kicks out in time.
Gonna take more than that.
Ronda Rousey's done playing. Ronda Rousey, this is all but over.
That might have done it, Cole.
Ooh, she's back in full control now.
Amazingly, she works her way free.
Cole, there may be no beating her here tonight.
And she lands the slam. Look at this.
I wish I could tell you guys what this superstar thinks of this week's power rankings, but when I asked, the only thing I got was a no comment.
Ronda Rousey's done playing. Look, Ronda Rousey, this is all but over. Oh, yes, she's feeling it now, guys.
She is on fire.
Ronda Rousey's done playing. Ronda Rousey, this is all but over.
She's got it now.
She's calling for it. Ronda Rousey's done playing. Ronda Rousey, this is all but over.
Now it's time to capitalize.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
That's it. That's what she needed.
Not so fast. She breaks it.
Yeah, but it's got to just be a matter of time before she gets picked off here.
On a slam.
There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown. She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
Come on.
By any means necessary, Cole.
How did she kick out?
She's still in this one.
She's in control. Hurricane Rana beautifully executed.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Hurricane Rana, and nobody does it better. I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before.
A lot of people are questioning how this superstar got such a favorable spot in this week's power rankings. But not to me. Seems perfectly logical.
Clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move. When she gets in attack mode, look out.
Ronda Rousey's done playing.
She's not playing any games tonight. Everyone better watch out. Even me.
I bet you feel foolish writing her off now.
And that's twice now.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. 2, 3.
To pinfall and the victory.
Now let's get another look at some of the high points of that one.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff.
Here is your winner, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Big win here to start the show.
And you just...
The match we have next is going to be awesome. Stay where you are.
It will be Brock Lesnar against Braun Strowman.
Mr. Money in the Bank. The WWE Universe is chopping to the bit to see these two competitors go at it.
You can count me in on the excitement. I can't wait.
The monster among men doesn't ask for permission nor ask for forgiveness. He simply destroys whatever lays in his path.
Braun Strowman is a Leviathan, Saxton, and sports entertainment has never experienced brute force like this from one human being.
I sure hope there's some sort of investigation going on right now behind the scenes. There's just no way this superstar deserves to be ranked so high. Clearly, somebody's been greasing the hands of the voters.
Backslide going for the pin.
He got the job done. This one's over.
Celebration.
What a hard-fought victory for this superstar.
Great show of sportsmanship. Well, perhaps not.
Absolutely not.
Just shake their hand.
No room in this rivalry for respect. This is personal.
Yeah, you would feel that way. Disgusting.